Hey everyone, Jeff here at StopThePirates.blogspot.com. It's January 7th, 2016. Happy New Year. I want to talk a little bit today about unlawful detainer as plaintiff. And, you know, some of us may have experienced an unlawful detainer action against us, an administrative process from either the IRS, a mortgage company, car lender, whatever, school loan people. An administrative process simply is the process that you go to collect something that you're the rightful owner of, and someone's in possession of it, and you want it back. So this isn't just for like big corporations and lawyers and everything. You and I have the ability to use this process too, and I have detailed files on how to do that on StopThePirates.blogspot.com. The secured party creditor process package. Actually, many of them, along with international commercial claims, which is a real powerful process. But anyway, so the purpose of an unlawful detainer action is for the owner of something to get an order from a court compelling the party who is in possession of the owner's property to surrender it to the rightful owner, or the party who has the right of possession. The thing in question could be any variety of objects, but the premise is that someone is in adverse possession of something that is rightfully yours and you want it back. Paramount in this action would be first for the plaintiff to prove that they are the real owner of the thing and that they have the right to use of the thing, and that could be done in any number of ways, but the administrative process is usually the best and quickest and the easiest. You know, it's interesting, in America under our commercial system, you could actually send a bill to anybody or any company or any corporation, and if they don't respond to that bill, then you can move on to the next step in your administrative process and give them a 30-day notice to send you $100,000. Now, $100,000 they may notice, but if you're going to do it for maybe $1,000, they may just look at it and think this guy's crazy and throw in the garbage, which is what you want them to do. Now, that may seem a little unethical, and it probably is, but this is how the system works. You know, we didn't start it, we're just going to continue it. So anyway, in the case of a trust situation, the beneficiary of the trust has the equitable right to possess the trust assets, perhaps someone in possession of certain trust asset. So the beneficiary would petition the trustee for the trust to go and recover the property. At that point, the trustee might file an unlawful detainer for the recovery of the trust property. Maybe the IRS is garnishing your paycheck, your Social Security benefits, or someone might want to sue an unlawful detainer and recover those funds. The situation where an unlawful detainer could be used are endless. So the first thing you would want to do is exhaust your administrative process. Like all civil suits, one must exhaust one's administrative process, due process before any civil suit in order to go into equity with clean hands. If you will watch how the present mortgage foreclosure is done, is an example of exhausting administrative due process. They give all sorts of notices and warnings before doing any of these foreclosure sales. Same thing with the IRS. If you've ever dealt with the IRS, you'll know that they send you multiple notices and opportunities to cure and things like that before they come and steal all your stuff. So anyway, you could, the IRS is a good example. They do send you all sorts of notices and opportunities to deal with the situation. So if one wants to sue an unlawful detainer from a plaintiff's position, obviously one must exhaust one's remedies before attempting to sue. There are many ways to exhaust depending on the situation. Many have successfully used the international commercial claim paperwork, which we have, where all allegations are made and presented to the other party in such a way that if they refuse to rebut the allegations, then the matter is settled and judgment is had by their failure to respond. Then a notice of fault and opportunity to cure is sent, and if no response is made, then it goes to notice of default, and this completes the administrative due process. So that's basically it, and that's what you want to do with your accepted for values and returned for values. If we're dealing with an item that's big enough and you do an A for V on it, and then follow it up with an administrative process, then you're good to go. Another method we are working with closely is for exhaustion of due process is habeas corpus, produce the corpse. That's a little more in depth. We do have some information on that. But the whole purpose of using administrative procedures in any matter is to prove up that you have the right to something which is being held unlawfully by another party. Having successfully done the prove up, then you'll go to the magistrate of the civil court for an order to release the property to the sheriff or the marshal of the court, who will turn over the property to he who has the right to possess the thing. An interesting case study was a guy who did an administrative process with the Bank of America and actually foreclosed on one of their banks and had the sheriff go down there and kick them all out. So this stuff really works. If you're interested in it, it's not easy. It's a lot of study involved, but go to stopthepirates.blogspot.com. We got all the information you need down there. Check it out. Thanks. Have a great day.